Going on a trip, man. First trip.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends I won't be ya. Been ballin', but it's looking like they took a time out. Okay, I'm working on a Wednesday, then up again the next day. So-and-so is popping, man. I skip him like he leg day.
Hang out over here.
Music got the best in me. Ever since I was a child. Now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? Music creeps into my dreams. Wakes me into sweaty sheets. Abandons me when nights died out. What can I do? What can I do?
It's not even that cold out.
It's cold.
No, it's not. It's like 46. It's not cold.
So I better use my legs and run before it is too late to flee. Abandons me when nights died out. What can I do? What can I do?
Hi, Anuka.
Where?
Anuka.
Where again?
Anuka. Anika?
Try again. Anoka?
Anoka, sure. Whatever. Anoka, Anuka, it's the same thing. Black and chicken salad.
It's actually very rude if you have your phone on the table because it tells me that I'm not as important as
That's such a that's ridiculous,
Yeah?
first of all. What separates you from the competition? What do you feel are the benefits that your clients receive? Like things like that.
What animal do you connect with?
Who is your spirit animal?
I know, right?
Right?
So I better use my legs and run before it is too late to flee. Abandons me when nights died out. What can I
We are filming another episode of Make Cool Shit TV. 2 episodes today. First one's at Ultra Green Packaging in Mound, Minnesota, and it is cold here.
It's not even that cold out.
We left warm weather to come up here into the snow. Oh, a lot bigger than I thought.
There she is. Morning, Kristen, Kyle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us come in. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so the way we're going to do it is if you can just walk me through kind of like a quick tour just so we can see what we're going to see. And then we'll come back and go through like the full episode. We're going to do, and then do you have any like younger kids?
Everybody here is pretty young.
Okay, so we're going to want you to pick one
Well, they're
person.
younger than me, so I think everybody's young.
Right, yeah. He's young, I'm not young. So we're going to want one, possibly 2 like kids. So we can ask them things like, why did you get into manufacturing? All right, where do you want to start?
You can start this way
Okay.
and then go back to the machines. You want
And
to do that?
yeah, is the shipping and receiving two different sides, or do you have it on the same side?
Shipping and receiving is in the back. Everything you see here, all of our inventory in a printed box is from China. And then everything in a non-printed box like this.
You guys make here? Okay.
This is where our shipping happens.
Okay.
If you were here yesterday, you would have been able to see them unloading everything and the process of how it comes in and QC.
So you're vacuum forming and then cutting them out, stamping them out?
Yep.
To be able to get tight shots of this. What we essentially want to film is the entire process, with the exception of you guys checking inventory in.
Right.
Film the process from taking raw material of plastic, like setting up a machine, running it through, finished product, then packing it, just so we can show like the entire process of how it's made. Pizza trays. And then we'll need a spot for the interviews. Imagine if you're trying to explain what you do to like a 12-year-old.
It's too late to flee. Abandons me when nights died out. What can I do?
Did you like the same thing last time? I don't even know if this is them. How you doing? Scott? Kyle. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. So how's your stay in Minnesota so far?
Good. Cold. This is the first time I've seen snow so far this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should have been here about a month ago.
Oh, I'm sure you guys had
That was crazy.
feats and feats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen the remnants from all the snow banks and stuff. The way we're gonna lay it out is we're gonna do interviews first. So you and then anybody that you have that's young in manufacturing that maybe started with no experience or has been here for 5 years, it started when they were young, we want to ask them some questions too.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll just jump in real quickly on just a couple really fresh guys. I've got some super new guys, but I think you'll get some decent stuff out of them. I think it's worth probably worth the 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes to spend on them.
Yeah.
So I'll point you to a couple of those.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Just do some real quick stuff on it.
Once that's all done, then we mic you back up and then basically act as if I'm a potential customer and just walk me through a plant tour. Like the episodes are long, they're turning out longer than what we originally were shooting for.
Sure.
Just because there's so much information.
Yeah.
So it'll probably end up being like a 20 to 30 minute video.
Okay, so we have two buildings. This is like the second half of our processing.
Okay.
So we do all the pieces and parts in that building.
Okay.
And then we come over here and do the final welding and paint line.
Okay.
So that's kind of, we're starting at the tail end of the first.
Yeah.
This is way more under control because there's nothing moving. This is all just warehouse.
Right.
We do a little assembly over there, follow that over here. So welding both robots and manuals over here. Paint line, visual fencing, everything. Way too loud in there.
Yeah, this will be good for footage for B-roll. He's getting all covered in it, huh?
Oh yeah. So this is an interesting machine. This is our, the tube bending.
Mm-hmm.
And John, you got this. You got quite a few of these to go on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. They'll be running this machine yet today too. So over here, we've got laser cutting in here. So this is bringing in big chunks of tubing, 28 feet long. Bundle loads the machine, feeds them in, cuts the parts out. That's kind of a mesmerizing thing to watch too.
They're just putting some holes in?
Yeah, so it's putting the holes in, it's putting the coats on it. And then this part will turn into a side-by-side for Honda for the four-wheelers.
Oh, really?
It goes down to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And then they'll weld it, paint it, put it on the machine.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's it. And then sheet metal forming here. Flat laser here, which options in this building as far as the filming, not quite as clean and nice to look at.
Right.
But this would be one of the options over here.
Yeah.
I think that we're better in the other building though.
Yeah. Okay.
You're safe up in here. You just can't get past this thing because this unloads the sheet and it puts them on that table. So this is safety. But you can jump right in here, I guess. You can get as close as you want right there.
No, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's super.
That machine, this machine,
tube laser, and this is super mesmerizing.
and then doing the bending, tube bending. What are you guys using the nitrogen for? Does that power it?
No, nitrogen is for cutting. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
The gas for the laser or what?
Yeah, it's the gas for cutting.
A little chilly over here for you. A little chilly for you? So just wrapping up our trip, 3 days. And the big takeaway here is I never travel any place just to see one person. So when you sales guys are out there traveling, you need to, if you're going to already have a scheduled trip to go someplace, you need to then try and find 1 or 2 or 3 other people to see while you already have somebody that is the main reason why you're going on that trip. So last 3 days we saw 3 different companies, busy as hell, back in the airport heading back to Austin. Long days, but it's well worth it when you can piggyback because you never know what type of opportunities that you can have. Another tip is when you guys have a spreadsheet with all of your contacts of prospects and customers and things like that, create a My Google's Maps. So just Google search that, My Google Maps, and you can upload a spreadsheet and then they'll put a dot next to each one of your company names. So when you are traveling, you can see how many people are around the city, how many people are around this area. So let's say you have 5,000 people on this list, 500 people on this list, you can map them all out through your region or through the United States. And then when you travel places, you don't have to look through a CRM database. You can just look at the dots on the map and say who's in this area. So it's a tip that I used to use back in the day. Use that because it'll make it much more efficient to figure out where everybody is. So that's about all I got. Getting ready to eat some grub. And if you guys like this content, hit that like button. Give me the thumbs up. Got questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next one.